Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Woo! So mistakes were made and I'm here to share my mistakes with you. You guys. Is she dramatic? Yes, 100%. Was there a plan with this purchase? Absolutely. Did it happen on time? No. Here we are a year later. Have you ever bought something expensive, put it in a safe place, and then lost it? I have. I did. I finally found a bag of Chanel products that are so grossly over the top. I had a whole plan to come back with WTF. This was last year. I had 2 shopping bags of makeup. I was able to review one of them. This one mysteriously grew legs and wandered off. I finally found all of the goods in this bag, and we're talking not kind of over the top. We're talking the price tag on the Chanel products that are in this bag are obscene, absurd, offensive, and I thought I could make a big thing about it and do WTF, because if we remember way back when, what was my first viral video? WTF full day wear test of the ridiculously priced Louboutin lipstick. This one is double the price. Things need to be said. Ooh, they did entice me with a free Chanel, like in my mind, I was like, this kind of looks like very nice, right? I'm like, should I display this somewhere? I got like a little cute Chanel bag, not making it worth it. I'm gonna say before I even swipe this on my lips, don't buy this. If you won the lottery, maybe, but even then. This is for research and science, geeky makeup experimentation, review purposes only. $195 for a lipstick. Ooh. But it's refillable. It's refillable, so you will save money on your next purchase. I'm actually curious, how often do you guys go through lipstick bullets? Are we still wearing lipstick? This was literally a year ago. What do we have? Rouge Matte, made in Portugal. What's this one? Oh yes, you get a little case so that you can tell everybody, hey, money, me, right here. I have not been shy about not my distaste for luxury altogether. Like, I still wear my Louis Vuitton bags. I still enjoy luxury here and there. Is it my entire identity or what I am lunging toward or like the goalpost anymore? No. Was it at a time? Yes, because I had never tasted it. I had never experienced it and I wanted to experience it. And I want to share with you, like, no BS. It's nice. It's fun. Is it worth the hustle to get there, where you're sacrificing parts of your life and private time and things that you actually find meaningful to like push to get the next bag and the next pair of shoes? No, it's exciting for a time. And then just like anything, it kind of wears off. In Texas, in my more farm-esque lifestyle, like, I don't feel cool when I go to grocery with like a Chanel bag. Like, I just kind of feel like a I feel unrelatable. I feel like I'm showing off. And that is something that I never felt in LA. I kind of felt in LA like you had to have the things to be accepted. Like, look, I'm worthy. I make money too. And it was just like an entirely different vibe. It's funny because I do have split personality on it all, where I can appreciate the craftsmanship and like the elegance and the elevation and well-made things. And sometimes it's so fabulous and fun to be in the fantasy. But for me, I'm like, I had to go deeper and learn more and look more and like not have it always be about this. And so it is kind of funny, like seeing these little accessories where it's like, okay, I have a lipstick holder. It's not functional. It's like, am I going to go out of my way to put the lipstick in here to put in my bag to be like, it has the little Chanel logo on it. Yes, it's metallic. It's cool. But like, at some point, you have to step back and be like, is this really worth it? If I'm not in total excess, is this really worth it? Okay, so let's go ahead and open this box up right here. It is very like special feeling. It has that kind of a thing through and through to it. I think I had to buy 3 for it to come in this gorgeous box, which I probably will display. We have the Chanel logo right here. It's a gorgeous box. It's not just like a throwaway box. It's an actual box with a mirror in it, and you have the areas to put your lipsticks in. Really cute on a vanity, really cute in your beauty area. So I will save that. And then we're gonna open up this big A nail polish? Are you kidding me? Why do I have this? So we go into the Rouge Le Rouge 31 matte lipstick. I have the shade 20. Rouge CAMÉLIA. These are stupid expensive. There's something said to be like hand cut, magnificent artistry that is in the heritage of the Chanel brand with this particular refillable component. And here she is. Ta-da! Oh my gosh. It smells just like the other Chanel lipsticks, if I'm being honest. Now, a Chanel lipstick retails for $50 typically. That is still really, really up there for a lipstick. This is $195 for the full meal deal already filled. You are gonna get a discount on the refill, being that the refill is $90. Cheers. This is infused with luxury oils, maracuja and gardenia. This also includes very high performance pigments. It's said to be a cleaner formula. It's not marketed as non-tox, but it is made in a very high-end, sophisticated lab with the very best ingredients. It's supposed to be fabulous in every which direction, and for the price tag, it better be everything and more. I have my doubts. Chanel isn't just selling lipstick, they're selling history, craftsmanship, legacy of couture at 31 Rue Cambon that adds perceived value. You know, I think this is just, haha, we fooled you. There's no, like, I can't even song and dance like about ingredients or how well made the component is or that you should show all your friends. Like, I'm going in sour knowing that there is no reason that a lipstick should be $195. Now, at the same time, I have to say, is there a reason that a purse should be $6,000? So when you're going into Chanel, you're knowing what you're getting. You're getting a luxury designer good, whether it is clothing, shoes, you know, luggage, handbags, or the makeup. You know that you're gonna be paying a premium for what it is. We need to take off the lip and put this new one on. I did get one refill. I thought I had gotten two. Now this is more wearable to me. I think I'll be wearing this one today. Let's see how easy it is to actually, oh, pretty easy. So you just pop the refill in, it magnetizes, and then there you have it. Both formulas I got are matte. I swear I got 3. She was right. Oh my gosh, no. Okay, that's a little, you can't like pull the bullet down. Shoot, what have I done? Okay. Make sure you like screw it down before you pop it off. If there's anyone out there that is gonna buy this. This is the satin. So I have a nude satin, a nude matte, and then a red matte, and a free gift with purchase. We now need to remove my cheap lip combo L'Oreal. We have the shade 108 Nude, which is fabulous, and I love it. I am also rocking an $11 Il Makiage liner in Antique, and I topped her off with a little bit of Shimmer Limited Edition from Laneige. That's the lip combo right here. I'll have all my makeup worn and this combo in the description box below. If you're admiring a much less expensive lip situation, there you have it, but let's remove. We're just gonna go in with the big guns first and see what this is about. To be fair to this formula and not just have a sour attitude all the way around, I am gonna line. Going in with Saie Liner 101 in the shade Twist. Really pretty liner. And now we're going into, oh my God, you know what? Does it have the shade number on it? No! Okay. Really? Like you pay $90 for this and it doesn't even have the shade? Send help. Made in France. Is there anything? Anything? Do we get anything? I'm losing it. The other nude is a matte. It is Rouge Intimiste. Where's my third package? Rouge. Oh no. Side note, what was I doing? This was the wrong nail polish. Like what? Spiritual? What was I on? Oh man, deduct points because I don't know where I put that. I will put the name of the red one on the screen. It is a matte red. I repeat, a matte red. We're going in with the matte red. That's just what we're calling it. Do you know what though? Now that I think of it, it's kind of reminding me, like I have to show you, hold on. Ignore that this is dirty on the inside. She's been loved. But this is L'Oreal, kind of. Are we kind of there? I don't know. Okay. You guys are like, put on the frickin' lipstick, get on with the show. Okay, I hear you. Well, for a red that's spectacular. It is. First off, I don't like wearing red lipstick. I feel it looks bad on me. I fear it's gonna get on my teeth. It makes me uncomfortable. When I eat a sandwich, half my lipstick ends up on my chin. It's a weird thing. I'm just more free-spirited in a nude. That's really what it boils down to. I think a red lip can look so beautiful, but it's like nighttime only, hors d'oeuvres only, drinks only, because if you are doing a bold lip, and you're me, especially, you're gonna get it. You're gonna look like the Joker, or like it's just not gonna be good. That's a big reason. But this is stunning. There's like no denying that this is for what it is. You would hope at minimum that it would be a great quality lipstick. Press pause, leave a comment. Let me know, are you enjoying it? Put a red lip in the comments if you're like, yeah, that looks good. Because I think I'm gonna prefer the nude more. Definitely stains. I am gonna go in with Antique. I am super loving this particular color with nudes. Going in with number 14, which is matte. I just do so much better. Like, I really feel like I am no longer a candidate for matte lipsticks. I just feel like immediately it just like dries my lips out. Let's see, to give it a chance, what this looks like with a gloss on top. We'll go in with like a clear gloss. This is from LYS, one of my favorites. It's pretty, but you guys, it's not making me do backflips. I was kind of hoping that I would be like, oh, I hate that it's so expensive because look how beautiful it is. It's nice. It's nice. It's not wowing me. It's nothing that I'm like, I'm wearing this tomorrow and like, ooh, you know, like it's nice. Let's do the nude satin. And then I'm gonna try my best to not put a gloss on top of it and wear it throughout the day. And we will see how it wears, how many hours initially did it wear with drinking and whatnot, and what the reapplication is like, because that's important with lip products too, is how the reapplication goes. Does it crunch up the lips? Is it drying the lips out? Is it making the skin kind of ball up with reapplication? There's so many ways to test this. Going back in with Antique. We are now gonna go into the Satin Rouge Beige number 1. That is absolutely stunning. My mouth is a little bit weird from putting on lip, taking off lip, putting on lip. Like, my mouth actually burns at the moment, but no notes. It feels great. The fragrance is not over the top. It feels nice on the lips. It was an even application. This shade and texture I prefer way over the matte. Okay, so we're gonna put her in her little special case. And we're gonna go on the road, run errands, do the day. I will keep you up to speed on reapplication, etc. And at the end of the day, we'll do a quick little nighttime recap. Not gonna lie, I am impressed that I just ate lunch. It has been about an hour and a half and the lips are still on. Like there's still color, but I'm about to leave the house. So I thought I would just do, this is typically what I do. I'm a messy eater. I'm gonna just retouch up a little tiny bit. That just cost me like $10. I'm happy that at least one of them is pretty and flattering for me, so that's a win. It is now, what time is it? Almost 6 o'clock?
Yes.
I have not touched up since maybe 3.5 hours ago, so my sunglasses are crooked. I don't want to talk about it. But how
did they get crooked, Tati?
I'm starting to think I have a lopsided head. I still don't want to talk about it. Do you like my lipstick today?
Let me see.
He has no idea what I filmed.
It looks very nice.
Does it?
It looks perfect.
Dang it, it really does, right? $195 perfect?
Wow, what?
Yeah.
Question, was that a multi-pack?
No,
wait,
this one.
That
Comes
was
with
one
a case.
one lipstick? Can you swap the lipstick?
Yeah, you can.
So how much do the refills cost?
90. It's a bargain.
So it's not 160, it's 90.
The refill is 90. Look at that. I am rich. Wow. I'm gonna try and find a dupe. I'm pretty sure that Revlon has a similar shade. I'm not even joking.
You'll be swatching in the studio tonight.
I will be. These glasses are bent up. All right, you guys, so there is your lipstick check-in. It is now 8:12. Enough time has passed for me to feel like this was a sufficient wear test. And where do I land? I think this is beautiful. Beautiful. Look at how this has stayed on my mouth. There is no denying that this is a great formula. The mattes are great too, though they're not my favorite and not what I would go for. However, have we lost our minds to spend this kind of money on a lipstick? The more that I think about it, like how I was saying, oh, but you know what you're getting at Chanel? Like it's thousands of dollars for an expensive purse, whatever. But you're wearing it, and I didn't like go about my day like walking into places like everybody. So if you're looking for a status signal, which is kind of, you know, I don't know that this is it. I don't know that this is worth it. Would it look really beautiful on a vanity, like all dressed up and you have your gorgeous perfumes and your beautiful Chanel? Yeah, it would. And if you have the money to burn, like you do you. But as far as the formula being worth $195, absolutely not. I am gonna try and find dupes. This did wear incredibly well. Like you guys, it layers. You can just put more on. It stays put, you can eat, you can drink. I don't know what they did to make this so spectacularly long wear and very comfortable. It is a nice formula. It's not strongly scented. It doesn't taste weird. Will I be reaching for this again because I bought it? Yes. But would I buy more? No. And the component, honestly, it's just not that worth it. We kind of all knew collectively at the beginning of this video that this was just a WTF honoring the series and what it would be, because there are so many options out there. If you're going for a look and a feel, I can find you something comparable for way less money. And I also want to throw in the mix that the OG Chanel lipstick that is still very high end at around $50 is excellent. So maybe just stick there and don't get wrapped up in the razzle dazzle of it the way that I did at the counter. And that is where I land. I'm happy that I found these though. Thumbs up this video if you enjoyed it. If you like wear tests, whether it is a new foundation or something super crazy ridiculous, you know I'm willing to spend my cash on it. So leave your requests in the comments below. And other than that, you guys go and have a great day. Whatever you are doing, I love you, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah.